I visited our local nursery, Merrifield Garden Center, and here we will take a look at what they have in the building. So, these are the smaller starter plants. Notice the pricing in comparison to the ones you'll find outside, also from Bushel and Berry, but the ones outside look like they're going to produce fruit right away. I added labels to the selections we found here. I did receive some feedback requesting that I do that, so thank you for that, and I can see how that would be helpful. Even though these were smaller plants, they all looked healthy. I'm about to show, yep, right there. You can see they're all healthy. None of them looked like sticks that that won't thrive. Okay, and we get to the starter onions. That's a lot of onions in that pack for $5.99. And the garlic, asparagus. I thought about growing asparagus. My husband loves it. I might give it a try. Shallots, more onions, red, white, and yellow. I decided to take a look at that one. Those are pretty purple potatoes. They had a lot of different potato varieties indoors. I'm looking at this again for this voiceover. I might want to give some of those a try. I did try sweet potatoes one year and I forgot to dig them up. I don't know what happened. Okay, and we have some strawberry starters, some more garlic, more asparagus. I don't think I have a place for that in full sun. Ooh, more strawberries. I think for that price, I prefer to buy it a bigger plant. Okay, we have the four-way combination cherry trees. These are some big trees. I thought some of the trees had more than four. I believe I counted five on some. So That would be a bonus. I tried my best to capture the different varieties. It was cold and rainy, and I'm being mindful of how I walk. These are all 15-gallon pots. They're huge. They look like trash cans. They have a well established root system. It looks like it may fruit this year. They look well established. Nice thick trunks. I'm showing there that the graft unions have all healed over nicely. Check out my affiliate links posted in the description below for products that I use and love. Clicking on the links when you're making a purchase will allow you to support my channel with no extra cost to you. Thank you again for your support. I did not have my gimbal, so again, please bear with me. I will get better. I promise. Okay, so those 15-gallon pots were 18 inches in diameter and height, so they're pretty hefty. Okay, now we go to the combination apple trees. My love Honey Crisp. I don't really care much for the other types, but once these braces come off, yeah, I'll get back to eating apples. Fresh apples. I'm showing how tall these trees are. I also liked how they had them pruned. They still had enough branching, and but the trees were very tall. So yeah, this combo has both red and yellow delicious. I actually like red and yellow delicious varieties too. Not as much as Honey Crisp, but while I was out capturing this footage, there were other people looking at these trees, and while they are $250, they're probably gonna go fast. Those are popular varieties grafted onto each tree, and they don't look spindly and small. So I think it's a good deal. It's fairly priced. I think I would want, if I were on the market for a combination apple, I would seek out one that has Honeycrisp in the delicious red and yellow. Okay, a pecan tree or pecan, however you say it. Pawnee. I'm not familiar with those trees, but it was pretty tall and it looked healthy. We'll get into some of the cherries. Semi dwarf, also a 15-gallon. It's a pretty substantial tree. I'm apologizing again for cutting in and out. I had to edit out some of my footage that was a bit too shaky. I was cold. I was trying to do this for y'all so you could have a looky loo at what these local nurseries have to offer. We have the Bing. It's the first I've seen a Black York Eastern Bing cherry variety. That's a big tree. This is another cherry variety that I haven't heard of before. I found varieties that you don't normally see in the big box stores. That's why you will always hear me say, check out your local nurseries if you want to buy anything. I like to focus on fruit trees and fruit plants, but they have other stuff. Black gold cherry, never heard of that before. It's a very healthy tree though. Persimmon. Yeah, I tried a persimmon and um, I just thought it was odd. So it's not my thing. 7 gallons for 159.99. This is a pretty big tree. Look at that. Someone already bought one. Hale Haven Peach, semi dwarf. What is that? 15-gallon. Yep. 225. Freestone. Just wanted to look at the difference in the pot sizes. You can see the 15-gallon pots versus the 7-gallon. Look at how tall these trees are. Trying my best to carefully pan up and down so you can see what they're offering. Blushing Star Peach, dwarf variety. Belle of Georgia. Now, I have seen those online and at the big box stores. I would still get it from a local nursery if I were buying one. It has blooms budding out. Just showing you Loring Peach. Never heard of that variety either. Also a dwarf variety. Look at that. I was trying to get a nice shot of the blooms, July Alberta. I've seen that in the big box stores too. But it was raining out and I was using my phone. Struggling. I tried. I tried. I'm gonna start using a legit camera, a real one. So stay tuned and thanks for hanging in there with me. Another look at the July Alberta. It's so pretty. Look at those blooms. They're so pretty. Did I finally get it? Oh, 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 almost. Oh, there we go. For a second. Okay. Red Haven, dwarf variety. Red Gold Nectarine, never heard of that, but I'm not a fan of nectarine, so I wouldn't know. But if you are, Merrifield Garden Center has it. That was a tall tree. President Plum, semi-dwarf. I had to get that angle because I could not get that tag to cooperate with me. I edited out the background noise from the rain outside, but it was actively raining while I filmed this. Duarte Plum. Never heard of that one. That was interesting. I saw pawpaw trees there. They had 12 or 13. I I've never had one, but I know they are very hard to find. So when you see them, if you're interested, you should get it because they sell out pretty quick. It didn't have a specific variety, it just said pawpaw. Right, Kiwi Magic, Hardy Kiwi combo that has both a male and female vine. So goji berries, 0 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend, but if you love it, they have them for sale. Reliance grapevine, 2 gallon. It says very sweet fruit. I am looking for a black grape. I had one at the grocery store. It was delicious. I didn't think I liked grapes. I don't know what the variety is. That's a flame grapevine in the 5 gallon trellised up. You were paying for that trellis. And it's a bigger vine, so if you want fruit this year and you want lots of it, that $80 may be worth it to you. They have the Thompson grapevine in the 5 gallon trellised up as well. Seedless. Then we have the Marquise grape. And a smaller Reliance grape next to it. I considered getting that one. I don't know which one I'm going to try. But yeah, they have a smaller Reliance too that is not trellised up, and you can see the difference. Concord seedless grapevine in the small 2 gallon. Blackberry 2 gallon trellised up. They were so cute with the green poking out. The plants are waking up. Bushel and berry baby cakes, blackberry plants. Now keep in mind, if we go back to the plants that were inside the store and those boxes compared to these ones, think about the pricing and what you're getting. That is an Apache Ridge blackberry. Chester raspberry, 3 gallon. Heritage raspberry, 3 gallon. I love seeing all the plants wake up for spring. Even in the rain. Boyne raspberry. Heritage raspberry staked up in that 2 gallon pot. You see the green peeking out from the top? Oh. raspberry 3-gallon. Another look at that one. My love fall gold raspberry, staked up 1-gallon pot. I love fall gold raspberries. All of the gold raspberries are sweet. At least everyone I've tried. Not a hint of tart in it at all. It tasted like honey. Raspberry shortcake, bushel and berry. Another look at that. Peter's honey fig, 5-gallon. They were tall fig trees. Look at that. That had dried up figs on it from the previous season. And it's already budding out. If you're looking for the Peter's honey fig, they have it. It's not one that you find in big box stores. So if you were thinking you had to buy it online, you don't. Check the local nurseries. I couldn't get that to focus. Brown turkey fig. Oh, there we go. There. Okay, now we're focused. And they had a sign up. There we go. Yep. Pause that if you want to read it. Chicago Hardy. Pause that for if you want to read that sign. Chicago Hardy 3-gallon. Same there. More of the Chicago Hardy. You want to keep checking back because they carry more varieties, um, more fig varieties, and fruit tree varieties. So I would just keep checking back. They have varieties that I thought I could only get online. So fig nominal. That's popular online. You don't see that at many big box stores either. A dwarf fig tree. Ruby ruffle peach. I was so excited about it, but then when I read the paper, it is ornamental, so it doesn't produce fruit. But it's so pretty. I couldn't get enough. Look. Okay, so you could see it better if I used the real camera, but bear with me. Okay, there we go. Oh, lost it. Okay, well, trust me. Or if you're in the area, go see it. It's beautiful. Honey Babe Dwarf Peach, 7-gallon. This one will produce fruit. Look at that. Oh, finally got the tag. Alright. Look at that. It's so pretty. It looked like it was in a little trash can. It's a big pot. You could probably keep it in there for the growing season. Wonderful pomegranate. I was confused. I did not think that the wonderful variety of pomegranate could grow in our area in zone 7A/7B, but what do I know? Blueberries, my fave. It's so pretty. Sunshine blue. Pause this if you want to look at the varieties. Patriot. Duke. I didn't get the price on that one. Sorry about that. Bushel and Berry. So 2 gallon for $56.99. So about double the price, and you'll get berries the first season in comparison to what they had in the boxes inside. Berry Bucks. Silver Dollar. Blueberries. Full of blooms. Pink icing. Look at those blooms. They will turn to blossoms. So pretty. Now you're gonna pay more for these berries, but you will get berries the first year. Northland, never heard of that variety. Blu-ray, blue crop. You definitely want to check weekly if you have time to see what they have. They constantly get shipments in. Pink lemonade. My pink lemonade produced for me it's in the ground, and the deer love it. So it looks a little sad, but I'm hoping to build her back up again this season. I have a Chandler also. I believe I do. I'm hoping to get fruit from that. Nocturne. I have never heard of that variety either, but it's full of bloom. Elliot. I believe I have an Elliot plant. Jersey. Really tall plant. All of their blueberries are healthy, and they appear to be fruit bearing. They also offer free popcorn. Unfortunately, that is a migraine trigger for me, so I have to stay away. But look at the prices for the potting soil. They have a plant clinic. Where else can you go to have your problems diagnosed? Look, plants all out for you. Look at the ambiance. Look at the feeling that this creates. Water feature. Do you get this at your big box stores? No. Look at that. You can just sit down when it isn't raining and just enjoy it. You only get stuff like this from local plant nurseries. So, please give them a chance. Thanks again for watching. Bye.